Okay, so this is arguably the worst update for P. Diddy yet. So yeah, this is the worst update for P. Diddy yet that I'm about to say. And all I can say to you guys is you better get in those cars, you better buckle up, you better put your seatbelts on, because it looks like we are about to drive 100 miles an hour for this forthcoming week. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, please click that button and subscribe for daily and consistent content. I'm gonna just wait for 5 seconds for you to subscribe. Thank you very much. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up please, and send a super thanks. It is 5 a.m. in the morning, well 4 a.m. in the morning, and I've just received this update from one of my research and looking at things, and I thought I would deliver it to my subscribers. I love you guys. Don't even have a name for this channel. Murad subscribe. I don't even know what to call my subscribers, guys, at this point. It's just, I don't even know. Let me just do this video, child. It's 4 a.m. Anyways, it's about to get really worse for P. Diddy, and I know that I've discussed that, with similar semantics in the titles of these videos recently be coming out with these updates, but this I think is the worst update yet. So it's being reported via Sherelle's World. She is a content creator, she's a YouTuber, just pop culture conversations she has. And I believe she was speaking with somebody via a conference call with a couple of other people, and somebody who I believe is really I'm not really sure how she knows, but her information corroborates from other places where people have said the same thing. This particular woman has basically said that P. Diddy is about to face a huge collection of new, fresh lawsuits that are coming his way, and one is going to involve a 18-year-old boy.
Football tomorrow, so
sorry, opinion, start all over. So you got an update on Puff, and you said there's more cases coming?
Yeah, so apparently they had a whole bunch of cases and they're trying to process them all, and one of them has a little boy involved, a young man.
wow.
Wait, repeat that.
One of the cases that's finna be coming out, that's gonna drop, I'm pretty sure this week, is gonna be a case with a young man, little boy.
Underage?
I think he was 18 at the time. He's now like 30 something.
Child, Perry, I gotta tell you, you told us, you're saying, this is crazy. What is wrong with
37 now, present, but at the time he was 18 years old, and it is a SAR word related lawsuit that is going to be coming his way. Now, I'm not sure how she knows this information. I really always want to get to the source of where is this coming from? How do you know this? However, it corroborates with something that I said earlier on this week with Ricky Smiley on his show. He mentioned that, he had a boardroom meeting and that he had a discussion with people, and they had also expressed that a lot more lawsuits are coming. So, it does sound like similar information that is being discussed from different sources now that are kind of corroborating, which makes it more likely on the probability scale. Not only that, but we've seen the last 4 lawsuits, they've come so much. And the recent one was somebody who was under the age of 18 and was a 17-year-old girl, and of course they were pictures and evidence, so that also increases it on the probability scale, and that's how I'm looking at it right now. So it is triggering when discussing these conversations, especially when it comes to the boys, knowing what I've gone through with SA and being passed between people and doing things for older men, and my whole scandal from last year, all of that as well, all of that, and being told to do things for these men in a very drugged up way. Like, I understand, and it's very triggering. And so I feel like men like this can trigger me, but at the same time, I think it is important to keep head on with this conversation, because I think that I can provide a different angle. I don't think I'm just one of the content creators just discussing this, with updates and etc. I feel like I add a different level to this conversation, being a young boy, but also being a young teen, early 20 boy going through the SA and providing those after effects and providing the PTSD and the trauma of it, and really understanding and giving you guys a level of empathy that we can have for these victims that are coming out, alleged victims, because obviously I know what they are going through and can relate to them, and especially Cassie. So he's going to face a slew of lawsuits, more coming his way, more SA lawsuits are coming his way, nothing financial lawsuits for what I've heard, but this is basically the worst update for me in regards to him, is that if there's going to be anything more similar to the recent one that just came out, which was the most damaging outside of Cassie's, then it's just going to be a whole R. Kelly 2.0. That's just the way I'm going to see it. It's looking like a whole R. Kelly 2.0. 18-year-old boys coming out. Could this be the one that was suggested at Howard University? I don't know, because I believe the University Howard story allegation, I don't know if he was 18. I believe that he was a little bit older. So this could be somebody else, which makes it even more worse. It's not even about his sexuality, like nobody cares. It's the fact that you're abusing and harming people. So I'm seeing people having discussions about, who he's hooking up with and etc. And that's not the crux of the issue, guys. The crux of the issue is that this man has been accused of significant levels of abuse and trafficking, and that he's an absolute waste man for allegedly doing all of this stuff. And so it's scary, but the scariest thing about this whole thing for me, and I feel like we've all been dragged into this, and I feel like we're all exhausted with this, but we're all, you know, waiting for the next piece of news, is that this has been going on for 3 weeks. But the scariest thing for me that this entire situation with P. Diddy that has revealed to me is that when you are doing something like this or being accused of something like this, you are not doing it alone. P. Diddy was not doing it alone. And who else around him that we know of was partaking in this? This is why all of this has given me more questions. It hasn't really given me answers, it's given me more questions. And also makes me wonder why R. Kelly really lost it in that interview with Gayle.
You feel that people have maligned your character?
I have been assassinated. I have been buried alive. Oh, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Robert,
stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. Y'all, I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career.
Because he was irritated because he knew for a fact that there were other people in the industry doing far worse or the same things as him, and he couldn't out them, and therefore he was upset that he was going down for stuff that his peers were still gleefully doing 10 to 15 years after he was sent to prison. So I think this is why he was also very frustrated in that interview, because again, when you're doing stuff like that, whether you're R. Kelly or Diddy, you aren't the only ones doing it. There's a whole circle, there's a whole network, there's a whole team, there's multiple of you. You aren't able to pull off getting away with doing all of this stuff to much younger people and women without having a network of people around you who are enjoying it, enabling it, or protecting you. And so therefore, it just gives me more questions, not answers, because my questions are, who else are the people? Because we can all have our assumptions of who it could be. This person above him, that person below him, on the left to the right, people are speaking out, but we just don't know. So, and you don't want to pressure victims on speaking up because it also puts them lives in danger. But it's just like, what if there's people now in the current world that you look up to, you idolize, listen to their music, go to their concerts, buy their stuff, and they're far worse than Diddy and we have no idea. And this is why, guys, I do not worship celebrities. I do not worship celebrities in any level. They're not our age mates in any capacity. They don't care for us. They don't care for situations going on, like, you know, was the banner in my back. They just don't care about anything. And, you know, especially they're in a whole different class, especially when they're billionaires. It's all of this, like, you know, less work together and etc., and let's, you know, be triumphant when it comes to social justice related stuff. To me, it just comes across as very fake because you guys don't really care, and it's just sad, to be honest with you. So I don't idolize celebrities. I'm not going to call out celebrities, but I just don't idolize them because I think it's just a waste of time. But this is the worst update for P. Diddy yet. Anyways, I'm rambling on. Subscribe to the channel, click that button. It is daily and consistent content on this channel. I would really appreciate it if you guys do subscribe. It's just one click. And I'm coming to you with constant content. I'm overworking this whole P. Diddy stuff. I normally put up videos between 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. But now I'm working from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. as well on top, just to cover all of this. And then, you know, I sleep, wake up, the sun's gone, back to making more videos again. Gym, come back to make, like, it's just, I'm just on the go constantly for the last month and a half. But at the same time, I love to work. So yeah. Anyways, again, I'm rambling. I said I was rambling, but I'm rambling again. Anyways, subscribe to the channel, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I'm always rambling. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.